Hi, welcome to GMST Solutions Private Limited Digital Learning. In the part of how to crack full stack Java interviews, the question number 22. So, question is what is array in Java? So, just understanding way. So, what is array in Java? So, we know already we have the different data types in all the programming language that is common like integer type, float type, double type, char type, these all things. So, those are predefined data types in programming language. If you go for the Java, Python, PHP, wherever you go, the data types are common but syntactically different. So here is in Java, the data types we have predefined data types with Java software. Integer type, okay. So float or double type. So this decimal values what we can call. True or false Boolean type. Single character in single quotes is a character type. These are the predefined data types. So using the predefined data types, what we can achieve same type single value, but not the multiple values or different values. So what I'm trying to give, data types will accept only one value with same type, not the different type. So for understanding in better way, so I'm showing in your code. Okay, here I can see integer x equal to, I'm taking the single value, it is valid. Installation come declaration. So variable declaration and giving the value, that is installation. So value is a single type, same type value, that is integer single value. But if I want to take the more than one values, it won't allow. You will get the compile time error. Means the predefined data types allows only same type, means integer type single value, not the multiple values or different values. So I hope clear. The same for the float, double, boolean, char also same. So for your better understanding, you can check it. So we have the double type. So it is valid. If you want to take one more value, so you will get the compile time error. It won't allow. Okay. And you can check boolean type also. Boolean is a true or false, not the more than one type data. Okay. So either false or true is a valid. If you want to take the both at a time, you will get the compile time error. Means the primitive type data types integer, float, double, char, it will allow only same type single value, but not the different values or multiple values. But arrays is nothing but derived data types. What we can call derived data types or user defined data types. Okay, derived data types, user defined data types. So here example, I'm taking the integer array, integer type multiple values, integer type multiple values. So this is one way of declaring the, so like this we can take a number of values. So array is static in nature, so it will declare the size when we are creating the array. So if you go for the three variables or four variables, five variables, the length will be so static in nature, it won't grow dynamically. So arrays are static in nature, same type multiple values but not the different values. Same type means same, like we can go for the float type array, float type array, double type array, same type multiple values but not the different values. Okay, so boolean type, character type. So this is the one way of declaring the array. So declaration come initialization. So here we can take the float type data, multiple values we can take. So like this we can take multiple values. So it is a number of you can take. Double type also we can take multiple values. It is valid. So it is double type. If you go for the boolean, true or false only. Same type, multiple values. Character single quotes, multiple values. single quotes, multiple values. Okay, so the arrays are nothing but static in nature, same type multiple values we can take. So it will stores internally index based. So index based in the sense what are the values we are taking. So the index start from the 0th index. It will stores internally index based. The array stores internally indexes is nothing but every array element stores in index, that is indexing format. So the index contains value, each index contains value. So example, if I go for the first one integer array, there is a 10, 22, 33, 44. So total we have the 4 values. The length is a 4, length is a 4, index start from the 0, 0 to 3 is the 4 values. The same way it will store internally each index on single value, each index on single value. Okay, so just take it. So the 0 position 10, 22, first index, second index 33, third index 44. Like this it will store the data internally. The index start from 0. By default the index start from 0. 0th index, first index, second index, third index. Like this it will store internally array elements, each element in one index. So it is in static nature, it wants to grow dynamically. Means if you want to trying to add the more than this, or if you're trying to read the more than the index 4, you will get the array index out of bounds exception while reading. Well, if you want to add the another data, so the length is 3, within the 3 only you need to modify, or if you want to read the data within the 3, so 0 to 3 index only you have to search the element. If you cross the index length, you will get the array index out of bounds exception, because the length is 4, length is 4, and the elements will be stored internally 0 to 3 indexes only. So while iterating the data, we will call 0th index, first index, second index, third index. And if you call more than that index, you will get the index out of bounds exception. I also the example. Okay, so go for the example how to create the object and how to read the data. So we have the 2-dimensional array, 3-dimensional array. The syntax like this. So you can go for the 2-dimensional array is nothing but, so this is a 2-dimensional array. So 3-dimensional array is nothing but, so not only integer, you can take any type. In place of integer, float, double, char, object type, you can take anything now on this. Okay. So 2 ways we can create. This is one way of creating the object. Another way we can go for the int, something like element name array equal to. So here also we have the element array equal to the variable. We can take any variable name. It is variable name. Okay, so here equal to array equal to new int of. So what is the size you want? 2 by 2 matrix or 3 by 3 matrix, or if you want to 5, if you want 4, if you want 3. So if you want to store like this, you can take the object creation. The same for the 3-dimensional also. Single dimensional also, this is one way. Another way is, so how to create the object for arrays equal to new int of. So you can mention what is the size. If you want 5 elements, 6 elements, 10 elements, if you want, you can store it. So it will accept only 5 elements. It is static in nature. You cannot change the size of your array. So this is a array is nothing but same type multiple values. Primitives are the same type single value. Now you can see the same. So these are the errors what we are facing. And if you go for the array, integer array equal to, so you can take any type data. So we have the 5 elements 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. The length is 5. Index start from the 0 to 4. So 5 elements. So if you want to iterate over the array, so we have to take, so if you are in the main method, so take the main method or any other user defined method. So we have enhanced for loop. So like this also we can take int sex equal to or x colon array. So like this also we can iterate over the data. So x is the iterating over array, printing the values. It is enhanced for loop. So like this we can iterate over the data one by one. But if you want to set the data manually, the length is, you can see length is array dot length is 5. The index start from the 0 to 4. If you are trying to set the length beyond the indexes, for there is a 0 to 4 index is the 5 elements, fifth index is there is no indexes. But if you are trying to call the data, so array of fourth index value is the 50. Fourth index is the 50. That is valid data. It is valid. You will get the 50. If you cross the beyond the indexes, you will get array index out of bounds exception. See, you will get the array index out of bounds exception. The exception, if you want to handle, first you need to check the length of your array and handle that exception using the try catch finally. So please watch the previous videos. I have given how to handle exceptions. Okay. Now to convert user predefined message to the user defined messages. So these are things I have given previous videos. This is a simple way. So another syntax I'm giving, this is the normal way how we can create the array. Okay. Another approach. So integer array. So I'm taking the any exam variable name, you can take it. X array I'm taking equal to new int of the same array I'm creating. So this is a 5 element size, right? So I'm taking the 5. Now if you want to add the data, so each and every index X array, okay, of 0th index value, if you want to give like this, we can give the same way. So how are taking the normal approach, array creating the variable and taking the values directly. So it will store 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index. So here also I'm giving the manually 0th index value, first index value, like this I'm giving the simple way. See, so like this we can give it. So it is time consuming process. If you check the array of length is 5 only, you will get the elements 5. But if you are trying to add the more than that, so there is the array index out of bounds exception. There is no fifth index actually. 0 to 4 only we have the indexes. You will get index out of bounds exception here. So just if you execute, so valid index I'm giving 0, 1 and 2, 30 you will get. Here is the index out of bounds exception. See. So index out of 5, you can see the 5 out of bounds for your length 5. So 0 to 4 only valid length. So here is the error. You can check the line number is 25. So line number 25. So here is the error. Okay. So this is a simple same type multiple values. We will go for the array. You can take objects and primitive types, anything you can take it, string type or anything. And the same type single value primitive types, integer, float, double, these things. So this is simple how it will store internally. So what is the array? How many ways we can create object for the arrays? So single dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional arrays. So this is a story about array. Okay. So if you guys have any confusion, you need more information about the arrays and examples, please let me know. in comment box. We'll take the more examples on the arrays and we'll upload it. Just interview point of view. So what is the array? Okay, thank you for watching.